Holy shit. I'm serious. God damn it. I can't remember. Fuck, my brain's going. Either way, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't know what. It fucking sucked seeing it again. Given the second chance. It sucks. A movie is good when you can watch it over and over again. If you can't, it sucks. Nicolas Cage, what the fuck were you doing in this movie? It's knocking at the door! It's knocking at the door! It's knocking at the door! What the fuck was that, Nick Cage? That's literally what he does. He's knocking at the door! He's knocking at the door of the asylum because you're getting a fucking straight jacket. You can eat buns and shit all you want in there. Like, all the action in the trailer, most of that happens at the ending. The rest of it was just... It does look cheap. I gotta admit, watching it, I'm like, this does look cheap like people said it did. It does look cheap. And, like... I don't like anybody in this movie except maybe Idris Elba. He's, like, the only guy I liked. Even Nicolas Cage. I like Nicolas Cage in the first movie. I love him stuff like Con Air, The Rock. Here, I didn't like him. I thought he was awful. It's like they didn't hold him back. And that was such a big mistake because when your lead character is that annoying and not much shit fucking happens and it is boring. I'm like, what happened? You guys did... I love Crank. I love Crank 2. I like Gamer. This was just not... This wasn't it. This wasn't it. It's fucking horrible. That's Ghost Rider 2. Number 17... No. So, 18 Expendables 2, 17 Three Stooges, 16 Ghost Rider 2, 15 Chernobyl Diaries. What the fuck? Chernobyl Diaries... This is a film I thought was found footage. I was wrong. I was fucking wrong. It wasn't found footage. But it did everything that a found footage movie would do. Everything that a found footage movie would do. Everything. But it wasn't found footage. I mean, they shook the camera like it was found footage. They had it end like it was a found footage movie. It looked like a found footage movie. It did everything that a found footage movie would do, only it's not found footage. It's by the same guy who... I don't want one of the Oren Peli, Paranormal Activity, and I'm like, that's why for the longest time I thought this was found footage, but it's not. But it might as well be. Anyway, I like the idea that it takes place in Chernobyl, because, like I said in my review rant of this film, I like the idea of a horror film taking place in Chernobyl and actually filming in Chernobyl. That's a cool thing. But this movie just... Fuck, man. You have stupid shit like... They go up to this military base and they're like, no, you can't come in. And they got guns. So they're like, okay, we're going to go in anyway. And this place over here that no one fucking knew, I guess, except this one guy who's taking them on this... Who the fuck wants to see Chernobyl anyway? It's like, hey, let's go see your concentration camps. I want to see... Can we see the concentration camps? You know, that's like me going to New York and going, hey, you know where the 9/11? That's where I want to go. Now, I don't want to see my friend Effrey. I don't want to go to the ballpark and get a hot dog. it'd be like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's like, you want to go to a place where such a horrible thing happened? I want to go away from it and get the fuck, away from that. I don't understand that. But they do it, and again, for some reason, the military doesn't know that. Also, for some reason, they have guards, but there's like no one in the fucking place. Although at the end, there's tanks and there's soldiers. Where the fuck are they? Like, you see what? Maybe 2 or so bodies of soldiers. Maybe. But I'm like, okay, why don't you have fucking tanks in there now in the daytime? For fuck's sake. No, you wait till the end of the movie. Now you got a fucking tank. And the whole plot of what's going on, whether it's the military, like they knew, like they're doing something with the mutants, or they're testing on mutants, or whatever the fuck. They don't explain it. You don't really get an idea why it's all going on. I thought literally it was because they were people who lived there, and they lived there for the longest time, and the military found out, and they wanted to quarantine it. But then it's like, no, they're doing tests. I don't give a fuck what the plot is. The movie doesn't give a fuck, so why should I? And they do shit like the kids, they come across this weird-looking fish that's obviously mutated. Oh, there's nothing. Wow, let's keep going. Da-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do. Thumb up the ass. Do-do-do. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Whoop-a-boo. Seriously? You're just gonna keep on walking. Keep on trucking. Then, like, I love how the one guy who leads them in there, he gets in a truck and he's like, if we stay in here, we'll be safe. Then, like, 10 seconds later, he walks out of the fucking truck and takes the only weapon they have, a gun. I'm like, you just said you'd be safe if you stayed in the truck, and then you get out. God, fucking shit. And just, of course everybody dies. And everybody dies. And like they get the last girl and they put him in like they put her in this room and like she looks and it's empty. She can't see anybody. Then all of a sudden like 50 of them just decide like what? All 50 of them decided to be on the other side of the cell in the dark just for shits and giggles. Oh, here's some poutine pie. Here's some pussy. Fresh pussy. Fresh pussy. But let's wait. Let's let her get a little bit situated. Really? Now get her! Like Ghostbusters, Get her, That's the plan, right? Get her. They smell fresh pussy. Fresh pussy. And it's like, did you really have to kill her? Let her out. Who the fuck would believe her? And did you really have to kill her? Like, I guess so. Like, you wouldn't think, like, no one would be looking for her? Like, hey, what? She said she'd be here, and she said she'd go here, and, maybe she, I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. That depressing downbeat ending. So what? Oh yeah, and then that fucking jump scare with a fucking bear that comes out of nowhere. That was laughable. Oh, it's fucking Yodi! Shit, where's Boo Boo? Get the fuck over there, shove it up his ass. Boo Boo! Fuck you, Yodi! Fucking bear comes out of nowhere. Fucking. Maybe think of that movie Prophecy with Talia Shire. That's a mutant bear movie. That movie's better than Chernobyl Diaries. If you don't have a bear, you might as well make him a mutant bear, but they don't even do that. It just looks normal. But if Chernobyl Diaries sucked. Number 14, Resident Evil Retribution. I mean, I'm not a fan of this series. I've tried. I think they're getting worse and worse. Resident Evil Retribution, like, the plot just made no fucking sense to me. In the scheme of things. The whole fucking world is now effed in the A. Fucked in the ass with no lube. And now this computer is fucking haywire now, which I thought the Red Queen was dead in the first movie, but I guess she's not, because they had this test site where it's like, most of it takes place in this test site that's like, it's like the fucking G.I. Joe live action movie where, you know, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's fucking Cobra Commander, like they were under the ice. This is like where fucking, you know, Cobra Commander and his army are at. This little city underneath the fucking ice. And I love how like each one of these endings is like pointless when they do these now. Like the ending of the one where she had all the clones, it was pointless because they all die. Oh, the ending to the last one? Well, we got now, we got Chris Redfield, we got Claire Redfield. We've saved all these people that have the same white jumpsuits as like the island. Remember the island with Michael Bay? It's kind of like how they all climbed out and all stand there in the white jumpsuits. This is the same thing, only it's on a ship. Nope, they all die now, or something, or disappear. Wow, we saved all these people, now everybody's going to kill them. Wow, we saved all of you. Oh, shit! Oh, by the way, in the opening, we gotta show the scene in reverse, backwards. And then, we're gonna show it forwards. Why? Just because. We're gonna show you going backwards, and then we're gonna show you going forwards. And I'm like, that seems redundant. And by the way, Chris Redfield and Claire Redfield never mentioned again. They're in the opening. They fucking disappeared to thin air. They got swallowed by the ocean. They got swallowed by Roseanne Barr's asshole. I don't know. They just got swallowed. They got kicked out of the franchise. Fuck. And like now Wesker is a good guy? Kinda? I'm like, the last movie, he was trying to kill your ass, sicking those dogs on you. And you shot him, and you blew him up. Now he wants to help you out? And how long was this? How long did this take? Like, well, the bitch just blew me up, and, you know, Chris and Claire shot my ass 50 bajillion times, but now I need to help you now. I'm like, and this whole thing of the clones, like, why are there clones in a Resident Evil? Why? I played the games. There's no clones that I don't remember. There was no clones that I remember in Resident Evil on PlayStation or Resident Evil 2 or even Resident Evil 4. I don't remember clones. I don't remember that shit. No, we didn't have clones, so we didn't bring back every single person we worked with. And these tests, it's like, I don't understand the idea of having all these different cities. Well, because we have to show what would happen in China so that people can watch, well, that's what would happen in China. And then we have to have an American city so we show what would happen to Americans. And I'm like, why don't you just have one city that has Americans and Chinese and Russian? Like, why do you need 10 fucking cities? You serious? They won't buy this shit if it's like, I was going to buy it, but that wasn't in China. It should have been in China. That fake city. No, sorry. Not anymore. Well, I was going to buy it, but it's only the American city you showed. But if you showed it in a Russian city, then we would have been in business. I'm like, it's a fucking weapon. If it kills people, it kills people. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not like Chinese or Russians have different blood than us. or vice versa. What the fuck does it matter? Like, the whole idea is like, we need 10 fucking cities. No, you don't. You just need one city with different groups of people. Just the whole thing is like,